tell you what, right now we want to talk about looking younger, because who doesn't want that? We all want to look amazing and younger at any age, but we definitely don't want to do it necessarily with surgery. Well, Andy Barness, she is here and she went searching for that fountain of youth, that answer, and she says she found it at EnteBella. Good to see you.
Hello.
I want to know who EnteBella is and how did you get involved with them?
I know, I've been wondering that myself. Well, EnteBella is an aesthetic med spa up in Scottsdale, and they do everything from your knees to your toes to your, I mean, you name it, they have a machine, a non-surgical machine that is going to help you look younger, which is what I was searching for.
Right, and I want to be very honest, because we're in a profession of vanity. I mean,
Yes.
It is what it is. We're on television. You looked in the mirror one day and you didn't necessarily like what you saw. So what part of the body were you trying to get treatment for?
Well, I started looking in the mirror, in the rearview mirror, and I'm like, what is, maybe that's just because I'm looking in the mirror funny, you know, and my boyfriend would say, well, then just don't look in the mirror like that. But it's still there. I was getting the gobble?
Yeah, right under the chin.
Exactly.
Right under here, right?
Exactly. And I know it's just a matter of time before it gets even worse.
Okay.
And I didn't like it. And
we're aging. I mean, we're getting older every single
Oh,
day.
yeah.
So when you went to EnteBella, you asked around and someone suggested for you to go to EnteBella.
yeah, a friend of mine in the medical field said, go to EnteBella. I'm like, okay. And then we got to talking and they're like, you know what, we can fix this.
And what did they recommend?
They recommended V-shape.
Okay, so what is V-shape?
So V-shape is radio frequency, and it heats up. So it's almost like it's melting fat. So there I am. You're getting up close and personal with Andy today.
You let the veil down, and I appreciate that.
And you know what? To be honest, I was skeptical. And I thought, you know what, if this works, I'll be very happy and I'll come on and talk about it. So let's just see if it works. And you know what? It worked.
It did. So how many treatments? This is your first treatment.
So that was my first treatment. It's actually really relaxing, and it massages you, and it's a nice heat.
Okay, so it's not painful.
No,
in
not
any
at
way.
all. This took like 20 minutes.
And now you had your chin, because that's what was bothering you.
One of many things bothering me.
Does V-shape work for other parts of the face and body?
V-shape works for, it could work for your, you know, right here. It could work for your tummy, you know, for your thighs. Anywhere that you have those fat deposits that maybe you're working out a lot and you really want them gone and you can't get it gone.
All right, so everybody, we saw the treatment happening to you. Now we're going to see the before and afters, because that's where the true test comes in.
Right.
The first client, this is not you. This is eyes of another
Exactly.
of another client. But we're seeing, you know, there you go, those aging lines that are under the eyes, you know, as we age.
Right.
But you did the chin, and which this is you in the next before and after
Yes,
photo.
this is
So
me.
how many treatments are we seeing?
I believe this one was one treatment.
After one treatment.
Exactly.
How many do they recommend?
And I think we're going to show the picture here.
Yeah, I think so. There it is. Okay, so that's one treatment.
That's one treatment.
Okay, I see. I can see the difference.
You can see that little extra bump, and then the second treatment, it's just gone. And you do 6 treatments.
So this is after the first treatment.
Right.
So you saw results right away.
Absolutely. I have been texting my friends saying, you guys, I am the luckiest guinea pig in the whole wide world, because I get to go to this great place with great people.
So why did you choose non-surgical?
Well, one thing is the cost. I mean, it can cost a lot. And when they said I was going to see results in one treatment, and the price too, it's like it took me 20 minutes for that.
And were you skeptical?
Absolutely.
So how do you feel now?
I feel great.
And I have to, in full disclosure, she did not stop at just her chin. She went to other body parts.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll talk about that on the
I'm
next.
the luckiest guinea pig in the whole world.
Well, you get to talk about something you believe in.
Exactly.
And these are your pictures that we're not, you know, you let us into a very personal part of your life. Because a lot of women. It gets
even more personal.
Yeah,
so
a lot of women, we don't want to talk about it, but we do want to do something about it.
Right.
Well, thank you so much, Andy. And we're excited to see the next part of her
too.
body that she's going to show us. EnteBella has a special offer just for you. And the first 15 callers, if you mention that you saw this segment with Andy today on Sonoran Living Live, you will get $1,000 off of a package of 6 V-shaped treatments for the first 15 callers only. Now that is normally a $2,400 price, so you get $1,000 off. To set up your appointment today, give EnteBella a call, 480-278-7233. You can also visit them online, EnteBella.com.